Today I want to tell you about one of my favorite saints, Saint Faustina. She was born in Poland. So, let's see here. If this is the United States right here, we want to go over to Europe. Oh, I went the wrong direction, sorry. We want to go to Europe over here. And Poland is kind of in the midst of a bunch of other countries here, like here's Germany, here's the Czech Republic, but Poland is right there. That yellow country, Poland. Sorry, it shows up backwards on the camera. But that's where she was born. That's where she grew up. It's also where John Paul II grew up. So two great saints from there. There's other saints as well. When she was 7, that was the first time she heard Jesus calling her. That's the first time he talked to her heart and told her that he wanted her to be only his. So listen, you guys are just 7 or 8. Jesus wants to talk to your heart, even now, even when it seems like you're little. Jesus is ready to talk to you. So take some extra prayer time in these days to listen to Jesus, just like Saint Faustina. So when she was about 14, she had to stop going to school. So she only went to school for about 3 years. She only had the opportunity to go for about 3 years. And then she had to start working to help her family pay for the things that they needed. But it was at that time she started to feel more and more like, Jesus wants me to be a sister. He wants me to be only his. So she actually had to look around a lot for a long time before she would find a group of sisters that would accept her, because she wasn't very educated. And so finally she got to enter the congregation of Our Lady of Mercy. And there, because she hadn't been able to go to school very much, she worked as a cook, as the gardener, as the doorkeeper. So she had really simple jobs, and really she looked really simple, but Jesus was doing amazing things in her. And it's because she trusted him. She totally trusted him with every part of her life. Jesus revealed himself to Saint Faustina. Oh, let me show you a picture of Saint Faustina. So Saint Faustina, there she is, as a sister. Jesus revealed himself to Saint Faustina like this. This was the first picture that was painted, and he asked Saint Faustina to have this painted. Now, you've probably seen this picture before. So first, he appeared to her like this and asked her to have the picture painted. And later it was repainted and looked a little bit more like this. So you've probably seen either one of those before, right? The Divine Mercy image. I want to notice a couple of things about this picture. Now, first notice that probably the first thing you notice are the red and the white rays that come out of Jesus's heart, just from where his heart is. Saint Faustina said that I saw Jesus, and just a little bit of his cloak was pulled aside, and rays were coming forth from his heart, right? And talking about the red representing the blood and the white representing the water, but also representing the sacraments like baptism and penance, which wash away our sins and make us clean and pure, like the white ray, and then like the Eucharist that feeds us, that the blood, the life of Jesus that feeds us, right? So there's a lot of cool things with the rays. Also, notice that he's the risen Jesus. If you look close, I'm going to pull a little closer, you can see that he's the risen Jesus because he has the wounds on his hands and on his feet. So he's risen from the dead. He's given his life for us. He showed us how much he loves us. And he's saying, trust in me. Right? I want only your good. Trust in me. Right? Jesus kind of made Saint Faustina the apostle of mercy. He asked her to write about what he spoke to her, and her diaries. He had her write diaries, and here's the book, the Diary of Saint Faustina. It's kind of a big book. Jesus had a lot to say to Saint Faustina. You can see mine is falling apart. Half of the pages have fallen out, but I just tuck it in there. There we go. So Jesus revealed so much of his mercy and love to Saint Faustina. right? He made her the apostle of mercy. So he was telling St. Faustina, nothing should frighten us because he has shown us how much he loves us, how merciful he is, which means he wants to give us the good even when maybe we don't deserve it. He always wants to give us the good, right? He proved to us how much he loves us. And he told St. Faustina, remind the whole world of how much I love you, of how much I want you to trust in me. When souls trust in me, I can do things they can't even imagine would happen.